You're watching CBS 4 Sports Cover 4 High School Football in the Valley.
Welcome back. Thank you so much for sticking with us for more football this Friday. But for just a second, we're going to go back to last night, one of our more important games this week. A team who has had a major turnaround, Hidalgo, going from 0-10 in 2017 to 3-1 this year, sharing a district title. Legendary coach Monty Stumbaugh fired up for this playoff matchup against Alice after a touchdown on the first drive. But the Alice defense was putting out fires. A big hit by Alice's Noah Cervantes. Meanwhile, the Alice offense rolling. Big completion through the air, but the Pirate defense would hold. That'll keep the score at 6-0. Then the Pirate offense would start to see some light. Zach Correa with the big run up the middle. The Pirate drive would stall, but the defense keeping up the energy. They're going to get a huge sack for a loss here. A poor punt will set up fantastic field position for Hidalgo, and they would use that good position. Punching in a score just before half, Jacob Martinez with the QB sneak, but Hidalgo could not overcome the early deficit. They fall 21-14 to end their season against the Alice Coyotes, but head coach Monty Stumbaugh is just proud of how far this program has come.
Yeah, our kids, they played their tail off, you know, you got to understand when you come play people up here, they got to get the respect. They think it's an open week. And our kids, they got the respect. Our kids came and played their tails off. And the effort they gave was good. They've been a shining light for this community, I'll tell you that right now. I'm very proud of them. They played a team, in my opinion, they got better athletes than we did. But we played hard, and I'm very proud of those kids.
And elsewhere for the small schools, it's playoff season for 4A and below. Teams across the valley hitting the road, looking to make it to the next round. La Feria facing Corpus Miller, ending the Lion season 70-7. Zapata facing the Calhoun Sand Crabs. Just have to say that's a pretty cool mascot, the Sand Crabs. But they also lose that game, ending their season as well. Lyford set to take on the Palacios Sharks tomorrow afternoon. Meanwhile, La Villa looks like their season will be coming to an end as well against the Frere Buckaroos.
Hey, Sand Crabs may be cool, Amanda, but Raymondville keeping the hope alive for the Sub-5As. They got a huge win last night, too, and we're excited to see that exciting Lyford team that kicks off tomorrow. But the big dogs, they're still balling out in the regular season, or better yet, for this matchup, how about we call them the Big Birds, a 6A matchup between the Falcons and the Hawks, and early on, the Falcons were flying. Chris Resendez up the middle, down the right side, and he could be gone. Big touchdown early on for the Falcons. They love that run game. They love that triple option. But hey, the Hawks love to throw the ball too. Elias Ledesma, quick screen for the score. He's into the end zone. Question marks? Nah, he's in. They're excited. Tie ball game out in Harlingen, but that triple option this time finds Miles McWhorter with the long score again. All the way down the right side, quarterback, fullback, halfback, into the end zone, the way they drew it up. And Coach Patrick Brown has himself a ball game, but he's also got himself a 4th down right on the goal line, but that's what a strong triple option offense will do for you into the end zone. They get the score. Harlingen South would add one late, but Los Fresnos would end up taking this ball game 28-21. The final. Amanda, how much you like football?
I love football. We're moving to 6A, actually a different 6A district, 31-6A. Vela facing Economides. Beautiful night for a matchup of cats. Sabercats starting us off with the scoring. QB handoff to Delvin Cupa. Hits the Jets around the left side. He is gone. In for the score. Sabercats miss the extra, but they lead 6-0 early. Jags can't get anything going on their next drive, but Vela off to the races in the run game again. Ted Galvan breaking tackles, making gains. Sabercats continue their trek up the field. Anthony Sotelo hits Carlos Temez for the first down and then some. Some great field position for Vela, but they have a few runs left in them before the end zone. Check this out. Ted Galvan again, and boom, the end of that play on the ground. They'll cap off the nice drive down the field with some pay dirt. Sotelo to Galvan. People to beat. He's breaking ankles. 3 defenders into the end zone. They take a 13-0 lead. The Vela Sabercats looking good even despite only having 1 game under their belt before today. Final score from Edinburgh, 44-7 Vela.
And you can't really ever discount Vela in a matchup in between any Edinburgh schools, or really any matchup for that matter. But we've done the Birds, we've done the Cats. Let's go back to the Humans. Vets taking on Lopez. Both teams looking for their first district win. And Marlon Montelongo looking for the end zone from deep. Normally he plays quarterback. He takes the shovel pass 75+ yards to the house. Now we love that play, but we don't like these plays as much. A fumble. Turnover is a big part of this matchup, Amanda, and it was an issue for both teams. Lopez, early fumble, next play, trying to punt it. Another fumble. Don't discount this play from the punter, though, in keeping it out of the end zone, losing the safety, losing the touchdown, and Lopez Lobos would actually hold them, but later in the game, Jacob Cortinas would eventually keep it just after another fumble. Amanda, 1, 2, 3 fumbles back to back to back. Jacob Cortinas, only touchdown on the night for Lopez. Vets would go on to win this one 26-7.
Yeah, and you ask the Cowboys, you want to hang on to footballs these days. Otherwise, it's hard to win games. Not a lot of games on our schedule tonight, but we had plenty earlier this week to fill the void, taking you all the way back to Monday night. Talking about the NFL Monday Night Football, McAllen Civil War at Memorial Stadium. Rowe taking on McAllen. Rowe leading 21-10 at the half after a pair of field goals from each team. Bulldogs get things going thanks to some improvisation from QB Hunter Curl, rolling around, finding a receiver. He gets punished, but somehow hangs on to that ball. Few plays later, Daniel Cazares gets the score, 24-17 Rowe. Rowe would march right on back. Cruz Gustavo, nice reception. This will set up the Warriors in the red zone. Next play, Jorge Diaz, he's going to make the reception, but he'll be stopped at the 1. No worries, Rowe will get the score on the very next play. An easy run from Mihan Nicholas coming up for the score. This one came down to the wire. McAllen Rowe just scraping by 38-31. And also on Monday night, Donna facing off with Palmview, and Palmview's first game this week. They have another one tomorrow. In the first quarter, Palmview leading 10-0, but the Redskins trying to mount a comeback. Luis Frias to Aiden Reyes. He is on the run, bounces off a defender, spin move around the outside. He's going to take it all the way for the touchdown. Redskins cut the lead to 3, but the Palmview defense had something to say about that. Frias hit from behind right here. The ball comes loose, and it's Roman Ortiz on the scoop and score for the Lobos, 17-10. Palmview defense continuing to make their presence known. Pablo Guerrero with the huge sack for a loss coming up. This game was tight. Defense made a statement. Donna will just scrape by 18-17 for that win. Palmview Lobos will have another shot at a win this week. Daniel will have more on that in just a minute. Just a minute, but earlier this week we were also treated to a battle of the undefeated teams in the 5A ranks, but only one of them won a 6A district title just a year ago. And just after the highlight, I'm going to let you take a wild guess at which one won that 6A district title. Weslaco East taking on Brownsville Porter. And Weslaco East and Coach Burgett, he's got those boys on lock, specifically on the defense end. Kevin Garcia looking for the deep ball, but it finds a Wildcat. Wildcats get your head in the game on defense. Big play right there for the Wildcats. They're rolling early on, and it's easy to roll when you've got Gio Guerra, the tank, in the backfield all the way down the right side. 1 miss, 1 cut, 6 points. It's too easy for Mr. Guerra. He's been doing it for years now in that Wildcat uniform. They'd go for 2, and you know they're going to get it. Edward Villalobos, good on the reception. Weslaco East led 14-0 at this point. Kevin Garcia, though, he knows a little bit about playing football, too. 4-year starter at Porter, and he's down the left side for a nice run. Couldn't do much after that. And Gio Guerra, he had much more after that. Another run, this time down the left side. He is going, gone. The Wildcats took this one 42-3. They remain undefeated. Only 4 games played in the Valley this Friday night. A tale of the weird year we've had, Amanda, but we have plenty tomorrow coming your way. Starting off the Saturday slate, Mission Vets versus Mission. The Battle of Conway at noon. Rivera San Benito at 1. Palmview playing their second game of the week against Memorial at 5. And closing us out, we've got a huge playoff matchup. Lyford taking on Palacios in Corpus for the nightcap. Kira Grogan's going to have all those highlights for you tomorrow night right here on CBS 4. Yeah, but we are not